10 really cool gadgets that you only see in movies. We all at one point of life want some gadget to make our life easier, or some of us want a gadget that can just make them superhero. Many times we see gadgets in movies and we wish we could have them in real life too. Science is trying its best to make our lives easier, and every other day we see inventions that are close to gadgets from different movies. One great example is Tesla auto-driving vehicles. It was only a myth that we will see auto-driving cars someday. Today we will tell you about 10 cool gadgets that you only see in movies. These are some of the amazing gadgets that exist in real life. Before we start, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Also, press the bell button to get the latest updates. Without any further delay, let us start. In the list of 10 cool gadgets you only see in movies, at number 10 we have cleaning robots. We've been seeing many cleaning robots in different movies from a long time, even in cartoons. Do you know that today we have exactly the same robots that actually clean the room without telling them what to do? They will clean the room for you and then will charge themselves too, like the ones in movies. These are called vacuum cleaning robots. Many companies and their products like Roomba, Brava are doing their best to provide best robotic experience to user. At number 9, we have bulletproof suits. This past year, Garrison Bespoke worked alongside suppliers for the U.S. 19th Special Forces in developing the custom bulletproof suit. Using nanotechnology, it is comprised of the same carbon nanotubes designed for the U.S. troops' uniforms in Iraq. Yet the patented suit material is a lot thinner and flexible, 50% lighter than Kevlar. The entire suit acts like a shield, with nanotubes in the fabric hardening to block force from penetrating through. The Garrison Bespoke bulletproof suit was made to fulfill 3 important expectations. First, to be modern and stylish. Second, to be light and comfortable. In addition, third, to be reliable and safe. This is really something we saw in movies repeatedly. It will make you bulletproof. At number 8, we have self-lacing shoes. Nike Adapt brought a breakthrough lacing system that electronically adjusts to the shape of your foot. Get the right fit every game, every step. This is just like the movies where shoes fit according to foot size. The Nike app comes loaded with 2 preset fit modes, one tuned for activity and the other for relaxing. You can easily create your own with custom modes as well. Your Apple Watch can also personalize your shoes. Instantly change the color of your lights or switch up your fit modes, all from your wrist. At number 7, we have powered exoskeleton. We have seen body armors and exoskeletons in many movies, but now these are also becoming a reality. A powered exoskeleton is a wearable mobile machine that is powered by a system of electric motors, pneumatics, levers, hydraulics, or a combination of technologies that allow for limb movement with increased strength and endurance. Its design aims to provide back support, sense the user's motion, and send a signal to motors which manage the gears. The exoskeleton supports the shoulder, waist, and thigh and assists movement for lifting and holding heavy items while lowering back stress. Japet exoskeleton is one such example. It is a powered lower back exoskeleton for work and industry based on established passive braces. It aims at restoring the capacities of coworkers as it postpones fatigue, relieves pain, and follows the user's movements. At number 6, we have working jetpack. A jetpack, rocket belt, or rocket pack is a device worn on the back which uses jets of gas or liquid to propel the wearer through the air. The concept has been present in science fiction for almost a century and became widespread in the 1960s. Real jetpacks have been developed using a variety of mechanisms, but their uses are much more limited than their fictional counterparts because of the challenges of the Earth's atmosphere, gravity, the low energy density of utilizable fuels, and the human body not being suited to fly. They are principally used for stunts. A practical use for the jetpack has been in extravehicular activities for astronauts due to apparent weightlessness and lack of friction creating atmosphere in orbit. Swiss ex-military and commercial pilot Yves Rossi developed and built a winged pack with rigid aeroplane-type carbon fiber wings spanning about 2.4 meters and 4 small kerosene-burning JetCat P400 jet engines underneath. These engines are large versions of a type designed for model aeroplanes. He wears a heat-resistant suit similar to that of a firefighter or racing driver to protect him from the hot jet exhaust. Similarly, to further protect the wearer, the engines are modified by adding a carbon fiber heat shield extending the jet nozzle around the exhaust tail. Rossi claims to be the first person to gain altitude and maintain a stable horizontal flight thanks to aerodynamic carbon foldable wings. At number 5, we have ADOS mask. Sight and hearing are arguably our two most important senses, but they are also arguably our two most variable ones as well. A new project created by art students dubbed ADOS allows you to manually adjust your sight and hearing on the fly, changing and enhancing the perception of the two senses based on the needs of the moment. We have seen such masks in movies that can increase the senses of sight and hearing. This is just incredible, having this happen in real life. Imagine, you're in a crowded convention center trying to listen to a developer explain his complicated but intriguing game, but you're stuck at the back of the crowd, and the ambient noise from everything else going on at the convention is drowning out the explanation. Rather than fight your way through the group of fellow attendees that are intently listening, you just flip a switch and tune into the developer's presentation. Created by students at the Royal College of Art in London, the goal of ADOS is to tune into visual and audio information, then isolate and enhance desired data. The ADOS system is comprised of a mask and a helmet. At number 4, we have Talos suit. We have seen Army with body armors in movies that can do wonders, but this is now becoming a reality too, especially with the Talos suit. Talos, Tactical Assault Light Operator Suit, was the name given to a robotic exoskeleton at the United States Special Operations Command intended to design with the help of universities, laboratories, and the technology industry. The brief for Talos states that it must be bulletproof, weaponized, and have the ability to monitor vitals and give the wearer enhanced strength and perception. The suit would comprise layers of smart material and sensors. The suit may have not been intended for an entire squad, but for a lead operator who would breach a door first to protect them, as they are the most vulnerable team operator in that situation. This technology is now in last phases, and we may see it soon with soldiers. At number 3, we have Invisible Cloak. We all know about the invisible cloak as it is used in too many movies and was used by Harry Potter too. On October 19, 2006, a cloak was produced that routed microwaves of a particular frequency around a copper cylinder in a way that made them emerge almost as if there were nothing there. The cloak was made from metamaterials. It cast a small shadow, which the designers hoped to fix. The device obscures a defined two-dimensional region and only at a particular microwave frequency. Work on achieving similar results with visible light is in progress. Other types of invisibility cloak are also possible, including ones that cloak events rather than objects. Further, on April 30th, 2009, two teams of scientists developed a cloak that rendered objects invisible to near-infrared light. Unlike its predecessors, this technology did not utilize metals, which improves cloaking since metals cause some light to be lost. Researchers mentioned that since the approach can be scaled down further in size, it was a major step towards a cloak that would work for visible light. In the year 2019 and 2020, scientists almost made an invisible cloak that is used by military. At number 2, we have Smart Lens. We came across many smart glasses and lenses in spy movies which have some interface on them. This is actually a reality now. Mojo Vision, a company who made this product, is all about invisible computing. The company, whose founders include industry veterans from the likes of Apple, Google, Amazon, and Microsoft, wants to reduce our reliance on screens. Instead of pulling out your phone to check why it buzzed in the middle of a conversation, look to the corner of your eye to activate an interface that will tell you in a split second. The product can have tremendous uses in future. Finally, at number 1, we have Hover Bike. A hover bike, or hover cycle, is a vehicle that can hover but that otherwise resembles a motorbike, mainly by having at least 2 propulsive portions, one in front of and one behind the driver. We have seen hover bikes in movies for a long time, but it is a reality too. Hover bikes actually exist. However, they are not as much developed as shown in movies. Instead of jet propulsions, they use only fans with batteries. Hopefully, in the future, we will see much better versions too. That's all for today, folks. Tell us in the comments section what part of the video you liked the most. See you soon with another amazing video.